Hey everybody, this is a response to markvergeer asking us what do we think about emulation. I like emulation. I do. I like it more on a dedicated device, which kind of, I don't know, I don't think it defeats the purpose because some of the points he brought up was, uh, well, the hardware will not last forever. Correct. The hardware will not last forever. The Commodores, the Ataris, the Segas, they won't, the NESs, whatever, they will not last forever, and having an alternative is a good thing. I prefer, personally, the one-chip solutions, even though the emulation is not so good. All we need is some R&D. It needs, and it would be a good thing. Do some, supplementary chips, The hardware, sorry about the glare, the hardware could be better. I personally have the 64 DTV. Really love it. It's awesome. Jerry Ellsworth. Props. And I have one of the At Games SD reader Segas. And a couple of TV units that really don't count, but they're emulating kind of. And emulators, I have a Sega emulator on here, on this computer. And I also have an Atari emulator. And I don't have a Dreamcast emulator, but whatever, right? The points. Okay, emulation and software. I like it to a point. If you can set up a computer rig with controllers and stuff, you get more or less the feel of playing that game. Like on Gens 32, if you have a Sega controller, you get a good experience. If you have keyboard and mouse or something like a PS2 controller, you don't get a very good experience, in my little opinion, right? Now, emulation and hardware, meaning the 64 DTVs at games. Yes, the DTV is an excellent implementation of 64 software. And the modability of it is just, again, props so much. Okay, game preservation is another point. Mark said you won't be able to play these games very soon because all the hardware will be gone, and you'll have to have emulation to be able to play those games. He also said the industry is quick to throw out old hardware and go with new. Again, agreed. I don't see the industry is not about preservation. The industry is about making money. There's a very small fraction of the industry that is about preservation more than making money, but it's very, very small. And you can see in his video, he preserves. Good. I preserve. All us, probably everyone who's going to watch this video, preserves what they have, being some kind of collector or another. Okay, and yes, I like emulation on the whole if it's implemented properly. And let's see, the one-chip design, Nintendo on a chip, Atari on a chip, Sega on a chip. I like those, but they need more research done behind them. Shake my fist. Not at you, at the industry. We need more research done for the one-chip design so they're better. No, we're not going to remake the entire board from like a Sega Genesis. It's never going to happen. But if they were to put in a little more effort into doing something like the Genesis, then we wouldn't end up with broken sound, really bad. It's painful to play Sonic. I mean, I don't mean, someone who's played Sonic for a long time. I mean, someone who's never played Sonic, they get to playing an emulated version on an At Games console, and they don't like it because of the sound. Well, that's one issue that needs to be addressed. I wouldn't mind paying $60 for a piece of hardware that will play Sega in an emulator as long as it sounds good, and if that could be dealt with, then that would be great. And that's pretty much all I had. This is my response to Mr. markvergeer. And emulation is good on the whole, though it does have its rough edges. And the industry should be more keen on preserving games from yesteryear because they're still fun. that's it seems like that's what they keep forgetting. Those games are still fun, and the only ones who realize that and keep re-releasing them are people like At Games and Blaze, which I think is another At Games, and those guys. And well, that's it. That's all I got to say. I like emulation on the whole. When it's done, it's got rough edges. Preserve, preserve, preserve. Thanks for watching. Hope this is okay. Bye bye.